Good morning again, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Life in the Gap. I'm getting ready to head out on a little trip. Wouldn't really call it a trip. Probably won't be, but a few hours. We're supposed to have high gusting winds this afternoon, 30 to 40 mile an hour. Don't particularly care to ride in that kind of wind. It kind of buffets the gold wing around a little bit too much. I'm going to try to take a little ride just to get the thing out because we're supposed to have cool weather for the next week or two. Get this thing out and blow the cobwebs out. It's been a couple weeks since I've had it out, so we'll go ahead and get her on the road. It's supposed to be up around 77 degrees today, so it should be nice and warm anyway. If I can find a parking spot. They're out here pumping the sewer. Spot right there, ain't it? That's what you call some impeccable timing. Pull in to eat just as they're pumping the sewer. Today is Wednesday, March the 19th. Just a couple more days before springtime sets in. Hey, welcome to the channel, y'all. Mitch back here with you again on Life in the Gap. We're out here in about upper 50 degree weather, I guess, 59, 60, something like that. We're headed towards Mooresburg, Tennessee. Gonna go down and have lunch with my nephew at the Green Mater, I think is what they call the place. It might be a fried green mater. Not sure what it is, but let you know once we get there. Ride along with us. I'm on 58 east, headed towards Duffield. Actually going to turn off in Sticklerville and go back towards Sneedville, I guess, back that way on 33. Just taking a long way around to get down to Rutledge. Should take about an hour and 45 minutes according to Google. Lost my voice there. Supposed to meet up with my nephew down in Rutledge today and have lunch. I've got a chainsaw mountain there in the trunk of this gold wing, taken to him for his ATV. Just text me there. I need to pull off and see what he's saying. Like the truckers having problems. That temperature's up to 60 degrees now. Guess I'll stop up here on top of the mountain and check Jimmy's message. He's probably just asking if I'm coming. I was going to go yesterday, but it was a little cool. I could have made it, but today's supposed to have been warmer, so I put it off a day. He's supposed to be down there till tomorrow, so I think he had things to do anyway. Climbing Powell Mountain here. Powell Mountain, I think, peaks out at 2319 on the old elevation scale. But somebody's already stopped up here. A couple people. We'll join them. That one there is going to leave. Stop here at the bear tracks. See what Jimmy was saying here. Man, there's a big house. House there looks like it's vacant. decent looking house to be vacated. Dr. Andrew Jackson Memorial Highway. That up there, over to the right on top of the mountain, that's where we were stopped at earlier. Looks like a lot of frogs in these ditch lines here. Pretty sure I've never been on this little road before. Rollers Chapel Primitive Baptist Church. Got nice little bridges there at their, I guess that's their fellowship hall little building. Bridges going across the creek. It's a nice flowing creek there too. Got a lot of water in it. There had a road going through the creek behind it. Used to have a lot of those around here, places you'd drive through a creek to get to somebody's house. Whoops. Glad I wasn't in a vehicle there. Old Volkswagen van over there on that flatbed. Pretty neat. Old truck. Like to have time to look at some of that stuff. Well, this grass is really greening up alongside this river here, or this creek. Piece of property plowed up there. Some more good looking dirt. A lot of pine trees there. Trees probably don't help the garden any. All them pine needles are acidic. Nice old house over there. Well, at least this road's 2-lane. I've been through here before. Can't say that I know the road, but I've been through here before. That old church there, Zion Baptist. I've pulled off there before. I remember that, sort of. Another nice house. riding on these old country roads, seeing all these old farmhouses, old churches, big old cornfields. The skinny horse up there. Metal frame going to waste. Got an old house built into the side of the bank there. Another old farmhouse. Yep, it's Hancock County, Tennessee state line, and Road 33. Church up on the hill. Willis Chapel. There's a lot of Willis Chapel churches around. Whoops. Forgot about the speed limit. Well, that's turned into a big river over there now. That's the Clinch, what that is. Clinch River. Well, I would have go up there and hit that 33. Maybe I will, just to see what it time it gives me. No. Parking spot. They're out here pumping the sewer. Spot right there in it. That's what you call some impeccable timing. Pull in to eat just as they're pumping the sewer.
Well, I ain't done this in a year.
How long's it been since you started it?
2 days ago.
There you go.
We got down there, of course, back then, and then it started raining.
You tried that four-wheel trailer over yonder yet?
It looked like a good one though.
Yeah.
So I had the original tires on this. Well, I got down there and got hung up. Then I had to go down there. By the time I got to him, that thing was on one tire and it was leaning back going that way. And I reached out and grabbed it.
Just in time.
Just in time. You feel alright going up the hill?
I'll let you know in a minute. Feels okay so far.
What was it? Wheeler was yelling, "Don't bust my tail light." Well, I brought the brush cutter up here and kind of plugged a few with a little bit of weed sprayed it or anything. He's like, I just keep. He said he had it bush hogged twice, and he mows this neighbor there in the house on the left. I wish he'd have done that side over there, but that side right there at the top it's got such a pitch to it because it's 10 feet from the curb. I'm glad he did that, and then I went in and took that brush cutter and opened it up yesterday, and then I might try to do this, but that tree on the other upside of that is a persimmon. It's the only one here. But I wanted to leave some of the blackberries. I just wish he'd have done a little better job around this.
Must have got in a hurry.
Because I wasn't here. And then I think I can come in and whenever I figure out what I'm gonna cut it with.
Well, I tell you, Lee Auction is having a auction or consignment sale April 5th up there beside the dollar store. So come up and buy anything you want.
You know, because I don't know anything about a tractor, I'd be hesitant to buy a tractor. But I think I could go get a. Would you do this with a bush hog again or a finish mower?
That right there, you could just do the finish mower.
So Shelly's got a bush hog. She's got a Coyote. And I was like, well, I could trade out with her. Did have a little bit of soupiness here. Got some there. But again, you know, it's all coming off the.
Yeah, man. Keep you up all winter. As long as you didn't get underneath it right there when you're cutting it.
Yeah. I think you work on that right side and then
work your way backwards.